Your client is pretty much trusting the professional, but if you're not out there communicating that you're going to do it better than everybody else, you're doing a disservice to the client.
They get so mad, like why everyone else is getting all the work, why the competition's getting all the work and they don't. You can't assimilate that everyone knows exactly all the things you do. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. As you can see, we're in a new environment. We got a new studio. Erick, what's going on?
Not much, man. I'm pretty excited to finally use the studio. Finally for us to shoot a podcast, and because we've been using the studio quite a bit already, and we haven't even announced that we have a studio, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We literally didn't even have this out telling people, and we already had a line of them. Like, we're thinking of this idea. What do you guys want to do it? And they're like, yeah, like when do you have it? And we had people keep bugging us, but the reason, solving problems, you solve problems turns into like other businesses, other ways to make money. The
best way to build a business is by solving someone else's problem.
Yeah, and that was kind of how this came about. Like, we're talking to a lot of people, and they're like, yeah, I want to do it, but my office is too loud. Or, you know what, I don't even have a place to shoot. Or I don't got the budget for it. So that we're like, oh, well, cool. What if we just build somewhere where they can go? It's going to be quiet. It's going to be more affordable to them because we want to make this more affordable to everybody. Mm-hmm. And, their business gets known more. Obviously, that's what matters at the end of the day. But that's kind of how it just came about. And we built it in a couple weeks, huh?
Yeah. I think that's one of the best things that sets us apart. Yes, we're a video marketing company. But what you want your video marketing company, is for them to move quick. Like, we literally had this idea on a Monday, and on Monday afternoon, we started building this out. Like, we moved quick, and we had from idea to going out and buying all the materials to actually building it and finishing it all up. It was probably 2 weeks, max.
Yeah, there's some the people on our team were like, dude, how long have you been thinking about this? Or just other people like, how long have you guys been thinking about doing this and stuff? Like, fucking like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it's because we were talking about to so much people, and then a lot of the people were saying the same things over and over and over. Like, I really want to do this. I know I need it, but I don't got a budget, or I don't even got a place to film, or it's too loud where I'm at. Like, do you just have somewhere we can go in there and do the stuff? And the answer was no, because we didn't have anything. Mm-hmm. So we're like, let's build something. We can do it. You can do training videos, explainer videos, how-to videos, like marketing videos, brand videos. You can do literally anything in here. And shoot a podcast, anything. And
especially as the weather starts to changing, it starts getting a little cooler outside. People don't want to shoot that many videos outside. It's perfect timing because now we got indoor studio that people can just use for anything.
Yeah, and a lot of the things, I think too, when people are like, cool, I got a camera on my phone, I can do it. And we always tell people, yeah, go for it. Do it just with your phone, obviously. But the hard part is not filming. That's easy. Pressing play and going, that's easy.
That's the fun part.
The hard part's knowing, like, okay, what should be my scenery? Maybe. How do I say this? Or how do I do that? Or how do I do that? Like, we've had the opportunity to work with like a lot of high producers, and so they're doing a lot of money. But still, once we're on here, we want to get your message concise and get it across. Like, we're still like, okay, cool. Say that again for me, because when you say it again a different time, a second time or a third time, it comes across different. So, and that's what we want to do. We want to set you up for success and what's going to communicate better with your customers.
Exactly. And right now, we're just shooting on this set right now. We literally got 3 other sets that are ready to go, and all you have to literally do is just say you want to do a video and get your ass here. Yeah. That's all you have to do. It's all ready to go, set up.
So we got 3 different sceneries, but then the way how we set everything up, it's going to be completely customizable. We're talking about it's going to be probably like 10 different ways that we can set this up. You can be standing, sitting, whatever you want to do, we got you.
Hey guys, let's take a quick break from the podcast. We want to help business owners just like you stay competitive in today's marketplace. So for a limited time, we're giving you 10% off your next video project, whether it's a brand video, social media content, or ads. Just mention this podcast to get started. Let's get back to the show.
Super pumped to start using the studio, honestly. We had it before, wasn't really up to the level that we needed it for it to be, and now it is. Ready for people to come.
Ready change some lives, make some stuff happen. But I want to talk, Erick, a little bit about a lot of business owners they're really scared to be on camera.
Yeah.
Or they're like, I don't want to be on camera. Can you just film somebody else on my team? Or you just film this guy or do this, or I don't want to be on there. We can do that. Like, I can film anything you want. The problem is that most of the people, especially if you're smaller, most of the people, I mean, all of us were small at one point, are small. Don't let that ego get to it. We're still small. Haven't even got started yet in my eyes. But so we're really small, and you want to go. The main reason people buy your stuff is because it's you. Honestly, they can probably go get a better product or service somewhere else, but they support you because it's you. Mm-hmm. So nobody's going to be able to tell the story better of what you do, why you do it, and how you can do it for them. Nobody is. You're the one that started it. It was your vision. So we need to get you on camera to be able to tell that story.
Especially if you're a service-based business.
Especially.
I mean, if you have a product, that's a different story. You can be a little bit more hidden, whatever. But with service-based businesses, they're buying from you because you're going to be the roofer that changes the roof. You're going to be the concrete guy that goes and pours the concrete. It's you putting your name on it, not this company name that's doing it.
And when you're doing a roof, dude, you're talking that thing can be $20,000.
Exactly.
At least. Concrete, same way. Like home service businesses. Stuff is really expensive. So if you think about it, if you're going to spend that much money, don't you want to know what the guy looks like at least before he shows up? What are their values? What do they stand for? Of course you do. You don't just want to tow $20,000. Hopefully it's good. Mm-hmm. You kind of want to go in there, do a little due diligence, see what other projects they have worked on. Go on their website, see what they're about. You kind of want to see that.
And especially when you're starting out, we agree that it has to be more of like the owner, the actual operations guy or gal in front of the camera. As you start growing, you might want to introduce some other team members and stuff, but you got to do it with a little grain of salt because what happens when that person decides to move on to another job or they ended up not working out with you. So now you shot all this content, people got to know that person, and now that person's just gone. It's like, what are you supposed to do then? So that's why it's like, yes, you can start introducing team members, but don't solely rely on them to get the content for your business out.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of the best ways for strategy, like we said, if you're the business owner, if you're the guy or girl, if you're the one, like, okay, go in there, do tips, why you do what you do, like all that, like more content stuff, because people like to feel that authenticity stuff. I think every business should have a really good video of their business, nice professional video, but the content is like just you doing whatever you do in your business. If you're a roofer, like, dude, you go up there, give an estimate, what it looks like, what problems, what to look out for, stuff like that. That's more content just on the fly. And that's something that we do a lot for businesses. But once you start doing that, you got to kind of establish that. And then, like you said, start introducing other people, like slowly. Don't just be like, want to have everybody on your team do a video. First of all, they don't even want to do a video. They're already scared or whatever.
Do they deserve to be on camera? What have they done for you?
Exactly. If they haven't made some stuff for you, then don't have them on camera. But then it's like, then the owners want to take a step back and not be on camera. The reason people are buying from you is because you. That's where it kind of drives me kind of crazy with it, but that's kind of how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's going back on that topic, the difference between an actual brand video, how we call it, and content. A brand video is going to be, we're going to take our time to shoot that video because it's going to be a good in-depth look on
polished,
on a good polished look on your video, and that's going to take time to set up some lights, set up audio, set up everything to make it look as best as it can. Content is a lot more just how you said on the fly. We're not going to set up tripods and all this, the whole lighting equipment. No, it's literally going to be just the camera guy and a camera, and we're rolling. It's going to be just capturing stuff as it happens, not so much produced. It's going to be just more natural and authentic for your clients.
Yeah, and it's a lighter edit. That's why, like, if you're roofing, I'm like, hey, come here. If your roof looks like this, you got XYZ problem, I recommend you get somebody out here to check it out because there can be problems down there. Like, that's content.
And for people, that might seem like it's common sense. For like a contractor, oh yeah, this is common sense, but you need to communicate that to your potential clients. Like, this is common sense for me, but not for you. So watch out for this because someone else might be doing this to you and not doing a good job of work.
Yeah, because you're the pro, so they're trusting you. So like, tell me that other person just knows that the roof is messed up and they probably need a hailstorm came by. They don't even know if the roof's messed up or not. I mean, we're just talking about roofing, but all services like HVAC, plumbers, concrete, welding, like everything for home stuff.
Your client is pretty much trusting the professional on what the problem is. Like, honestly, the homeowner, they're probably not going to get on the roof. They're not going to go check their own HVAC. They're going to trust that person. But if you're not out there communicating that you're going to do it better than everybody else, you're doing a disservice to your client. I
like that, the quotation. You said professional. I mean, I've talked to hundreds of business owners at this point, but one of the biggest things, it drives them crazy. They're like, well, I'm way better than XYZ, than this company. I can do it way better than them. But they keep getting all the work.
Prove it.
Exactly. Prove it. Because they're like, they're getting all the work. Well, they're doing something good. They're doing something better than you. People know about them more. At the end of the day, they're making more money. Like, yes, it might not be long term or whatever if they're not as great, or they're not doing a great service to people. But if they're doing, like, you tell the people about how good you are. They get so mad, like, why everyone else is getting all the work, why the competition's getting all the work and they don't. They're like, oh, why don't I get the work? It's like, well, you can't assimilate that everyone knows exactly all the things you do. Even us, we preach this, and even us. I talked to some clients, some people, even family members are like, okay, dude, so what do you do? And I'm like, shit, I need to work on my pitch. I guess I'm not that good.
Your pitch, not the B word.
My pitch?
Your pitch.
My bitch too, both of them.
No, but yeah, I mean, that's one of the problems that business owners have, is just getting known in the market. It's like, how do people get known in the market?
And it sounds simple. Just tell people about it. And you're like, oh, it's because I'm not going to be that good on camera, or I'm not going to look that good. That's authenticity. You're coming out as authentic to your people. And that's what people want. They don't want this, like, so much. People are kind of tired of all these just ads getting ran at them, like, hard. Like, they just want to talk to a real person.
Not just the ads, but like content in general. Like, people scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, they're just seeing all this like polished professional work, and that's why content has been working a lot for a lot of our clients, because it's more just natural, on the fly stuff, and it's more behind the scenes. Like, yeah, we're gonna show you like this perfect stuff, but this is what kind of happens behind the scenes that you don't know about, that we still do to make sure we're doing a service to you.
One of the worst things you can do to your customers, clients, catfish them. You catfish them. You're like, you talk so professional. You can talk so good over everything. You're like the pro. You're the best. And then you show up and they're like, this doesn't even look like the same person. Like, you don't even speak the same. You're not dressed the same. Like everything. It's not even the same person. So that's where the authenticity comes. Like, just be yourself, because that's something that your competition can't beat you at, because only you have that. So tell people about it.
Exactly. And I mean, if you guys are ready to get started with a video or whatever, that's one of our main strong points, is being yourself. Because we help people get comfortable on camera. We're not going to show up, point the camera right on your face, and just have it right there ready to go. No, like, we're going to coach you up before we even pull out the cameras. Like, we're not going to just immediately just start shooting whatever. We're there to help people out. We're there to coach them through it. That's why you hire Inceptions Media. Because we're there going to help you along the way, step by step. We're not just going to throw you to the wolves and be like, good luck. No, like, the whole point is for us to do stuff, show you how to do it, and then that way you build up the team internal so you can grow your team, and then you can start taking it over. But if you want to skip that process of just dealing with all the editing and all the content to post and all that, that's where we come in and just take it over. But our goal is to set up people for success.
Boom. I love it. Hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend.